Ostomonday. Yay! So I got a tweet after my last Ostomonday video with a question, and I thought I would answer that question in a whole video because it's quite a good question. And the question was, what inspired you to make videos about your life and in association with Coloplast UK? Well, let's start at the beginning. So before my surgery, when my Crohn's was really active, I was really underweight because no matter what I ate, I would just not gain weight, and the fact that it hurt to eat kind of made me not want to eat, if you know what I mean. So after my surgery, I kind of started eating and I realised there's no pain anymore, and I started to eventually gain weight, and I was so pleased, and eventually I gained more and more weight, and then to the point where I was just really kind of overweight. And I originally made YouTube videos because I wanted to document my weight loss journey, because I was going to join Weight Watchers and I was going to, you know, record a weekly update of my weigh-in and to stay accountable, because at that time I was watching videos by Truly Jess, who I still watch, and you know, we're good kind of besties across the ocean type thing. But then once I started making videos and I got quite a few followers, I thought, I could use my channel for something completely different, another side of my life that might help people. So in the end I decided to make videos about my life with an ostomy, and I just kind of came up with names, and I was like, okay, well, Ostomonday is probably the easiest one I could fit as a day of the week, because Osto Tuesday, Osto Wednesday, it didn't really work. Ostomonday was kind of the best one, and it just kind of started, and I just kind of made weekly videos. And more recently I've not done them on my own channel because I've been doing kind of videos over on the Coloplast channel, which I'll talk about in a minute. I guess the reason I wanted to make videos, like to do my Ostomonday, was to help other people, because for me, when I was sat in the hospital, I was like, I need to learn more about what I'm dealing with. I didn't really understand, and the consultants were off and doing things, and the stoma nurses were off seeing the other patients, and I kind of wanted like a one-on-one to kind of teach me what was going on. I didn't even understand how my like inner anatomy had changed. Like I didn't understand what was where, and like I just didn't get it, and I needed to understand it more. So my good friend Google on my iPhone was the best thing, because I could find out about what was going on, I could understand what all this terminology was, I could watch YouTube videos, and I thought, you know what, this is great, this is so helpful, it's kind of making more sense to me. And so now I think back to me back then, and I think, well, there's probably people going through the same sort of thing, and why don't I kind of make videos to help with that? And it was basically just to reach out to them and say, look, you're not on your own. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it might feel as though it's never going to get better, but it will. You know, I had a lot of complications after my surgery, and there was a dark period where I really couldn't see the end. I thought this was going to be, you know, my life was going to be carers or you know, not being able to get back to work, or, you know, all this kind of stuff, not having a social life. I'm hoping these kind of videos will show that yes, you may have a lot of ups and downs, but eventually you will get through it, and you will get stronger, and you will become a stronger person. So yeah, that's basically the reason why I wanted to do videos on life with an ostomy. So the second part of that question is about the link with Coloplast, and I fell in love with Coloplast pretty early on. The products I think are fantastic. I think they're really good quality. They seem to suit me really well, and I've not felt the need to go to a different manufacturer, because the ones that I use from Coloplast do the job, and they do the job well. So on that side of things, I genuinely love the products. And secondly, there's the link with Charter Healthcare, which I actually did a whole video on quite a while ago. It must have been about a year, 2 years ago, something like that, where I was in a bit of a pickle on the way to London. You may already know the story, but if not, I will put a link to the video, and I'll put a kind of clickable link here. But basically, when I was on the way to London, there was a leak issue, and Charter was able to help me out big time in the middle of London on a Saturday. It was amazing. So yeah, there's a whole video about me raving about that. So anyway, so I've always loved Coloplast and Charter Healthcare anyway. But because I'd been doing product reviews, and because I'd sort of been quite active and talking about Coloplast on my social media, you know, my YouTube and Twitter and whatever, they were looking to kind of do something different with their YouTube channel. And at that time I was getting made redundant, so I had a lot more time to be kind of dedicating myself to other things, other projects, and this was one of the projects. And it's been great because it's not just ostomy, even though that's obviously my kind of speciality. It's so interesting and it's so much fun, and so yeah, so that's basically a kind of long and short of it. I hope that made sense. I feel like I rambled a bit, but yeah, if you have any other questions that you want me to do a video on, I might do another Q&A at some point, but otherwise I can do like a whole video on one of your questions. So leave them in the comments, any questions that you might have, or tweet me, or tag me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. All the contact details will be in the description bar below. Before I go, just wanted to mention that I have a new kind of schedule going on now. So Mondays is Ostomonday, obviously. Tuesdays is Beauty Tuesday. I just want to point out, no, I'm not a beauty guru. No, it's not going to be tutorials on how to do it correctly, because I'm telling you now, that ain't, if that's what you're looking for, this ain't it. It's more about what I do to get the looks that I have. So yeah, just if you're curious, that's why. And Wednesdays is Wedding Wednesday. Is that right? Yeah, Wedding Wednesday. So I've got Ostomonday on Monday, Beauty Tuesday on Tuesday, and Wedding Wednesday on Wednesday. And I'm still doing daily vlogs, but they may not be daily. They might just be more like when I have the time, or when something interesting has happened. But I hope you're having an awesome Ostomonday, and I will see you next week.